Thanks. I hope you can see my screen now. Thank you for the kind introduction and thank you for listening and being here. As Nino mentioned, we are in Göttingen, which is kind of the heart of Germany. I just learned like half an hour ago that 30 kilometers from my office, there is a position which is called the center of Germany with the sign on it. So it's really right in the middle. One nice thing about Göttingen and my job now is to convince you that our university, our master's program would be a cool idea to join because we would like to win you as a student. And therefore, I would like to directly describe what you get when you join us. So for our master's program, we are located in what we call Nord Campus, Northern Campus. And in the Northern Campus, there is all of the large STEM faculties and STEM sciences aligned. So here we have the whole chemistry building, and at the moment, some of these buildings are renewed totally. We've done 1/3 and going strong by doing more. We have the physics department right in on the opposite of us. The mineralogists, geologists are here. The biologists are here in the back. Here is the MPI for sun system sciences. And so all the STEM sciences is aligned. Also our 𝘱𝘀𝘪𝘧𝘐 Research Institute for Sustainable Chemistry, which is one of our main research focuses we have, is located in our buildings. So that for sure is a very, very nice situation for a scientist, but it's also a cool situation for students, because when we present you with a master's program where you're allowed to also take courses, practical courses from other STEM scientists, because you think you will need this for your later life, for the job, the way you want to be as a scientist, that would be a cool idea, and that's exactly what we do, to be honest. We are quite traditional, but we give it a kick, I would say. The university was founded in 1737, and 1783, the foundation of the first chemical laboratories was done. And since 1972, we are on the Northern Campus, where then all the other STEM sciences aligned. And traditionally, we are organized in 3 institutes, which is inorganic chemistry, organic chemistry, and physical chemistry. And our organic chemistry department has also a part which we call biomolecular chemistry. Therefore, you see that we have a research interest which also goes into life sciences, so into biology and medicinal chemistry. And this is also what you find within our professors and courses. Our main research areas are the functional biomolecular chemistry, sustainable chemistry, and analytical methods for molecular interaction. So I think the most important chemistry ideas or chemistry disciplines taking care of future problems, especially within sustainable chemistry, where also catalysis is located in. Here we are a quite strong position, but we also have a very, very strong excellence cluster doing biomolecular imaging, for example. And we have good research groups with strong publication portfolios doing especially molecular interaction research. Let's jump a bit back and tell you how a study program in Germany, how our study program is built up, and how all these research ideas fit into what you will learn and how you can take advantage of it. In Germany, we have the credit system. It's a European credit system. So 1 credit point stands for 30 working hours. And in a full-time study semester, you have to do 30 credits. The duration of the master's program is then in full-time 2 years, 4 semesters, so total 120 credits, which can be tough to achieve, to be honest, because when you come here, it will be quite new. So we have also part-time options available, which allow you to extend your regular time of study. So you can do only 20, 15, or 10 credits per semester, and the standard period of study is extended to 6, 7, or 10 semesters. For example, if you have to take care a lot of things like finding a place to live, and perhaps you have some private things to do and need some time for these, then you can switch to part-time study options. So the pressure behind the academia is not that high. The part-time option is only available for your normal studies when you're going to the master thesis, which is 1 full semester in our case, so half year the master thesis takes. Then that semester must be done in full time. A big advantage of our program is that it is bilingual and can be completed in only 1 language. So we are taking care that there are enough courses in English and in German available. So if you're only monolingual in one of these languages, you have also the full selection over 4 years to complete the program in 1 language. Of course, if you come to Germany, take a German course, for example, and get access to the German courses, it makes it a bit more easy because you don't need to plan as much ahead if you can do it in both languages. But still, the program can be fully completed in only 1 language. One very special thing about our program is that we don't have we have no lectures which you need to do. We have only elective lectures. Normally, lectures is offered once in a year, and the 120 credits are divided into professional studies, which is your studies in chemistry, basically, or STEM sciences, 78 credits, in an area which we call professionalization, which also includes key competencies, like doing a German course and the master thesis. What do I mean by elective studies? Elective studies means we have some sections where you can choose but don't need to do all courses. So for the first sections, this means we have a method section, and in the method section there's a diffraction methods lecture and a diffraction methods practical course, also spectroscopy and mechanism lecture and a practical course, and you only need to do 2 of these 4. So here you can select. For the special inorganic chemistry, there are now 6 lectures given. Here only 5 are written, and you need to do only 2. The same is true for organic chemistry. You need to choose 2 of the lectures, like heterocyclic chemistry and current topics in organic chemistry. But if you're not interested in chemistry of natural products, you don't have to do it. You can simply skip this one, because you need to do only 6 credits in this area. Same is true for special physical chemistry. There you typically have to choose only one lecture, which fits into what you want to study. And applied chemistry also. So now we have 5 times 6 credits. That leaves a few credits open, which is a total of 48 credits and 12 credits. And the 48 credits is an area which we call thematic deepening. We have chemistry modules which you can do and where you really can choose from our whole catalog, but often you want to do other sciences. We have a strong overlap in life science with the biological institute or with the biochemistry institute, or with our medical departments or the physics. So a lot of students really take the chance and fill these credits from other institutes, which also means you have here the chance to check if they have the courses available in your language. And if you want to do quantum physics, for example, because you see yourself as a theoretical chemist and think that fits your needs, then it's very, very easy to do. You just jump by the dean's office, by me, and we talk. And if it's a master's course, if it's on master's level, this for sure will be done and will be available for you to do. And that's quite nice, because that's how you are able to shape your future, I would like to say, because you can specialize really in what fits your interest and fits your needs, and gives you the competencies you want to have later as a scientist. The professionalization area, 12 credits, that's 6 credits which can be chosen freely from all the STEM institutes. Often people choose environmental chemistry here, or computer-aided data analysis. And 6 credits, that's what in Germany is called key competencies, are totally free. There you can freely choose from basically all courses in the university. Most of our students do language courses here, or for example, CAD courses for 3D design. I've also seen. So that's something really besides your scientific, natural science education. When you then come to the master thesis, the nice thing is that you will get to know our working groups. We are a quite small faculty. We have like 600 to 700 students only. And the practical courses you will do in your masters, they will happen directly in the working groups. So we'll have direct contact with the professors, which is cool and good. Because that gives you an idea if you want to do your master thesis in this working group or in that working group. And it will come quite naturally that during your studies and during your lab courses, you will find one topic and one professor where you say, whoa, that's cool, and I want to do my master thesis there. And then it's really a direct talk. You go to the professor and ask. Typically, they say, yeah, of course, I have a place, and you're a PhD student you can work with. And then you have your position and will do your master thesis there. We really have an eye on, and it's very important that our master studies stay quite familiar. The courses are not that large. You have direct contact to the people teaching, to the professors, because we want you to be as near as possible to the research. Because in the end, after doing your master thesis here, the aim is that you're able to do, for example, a doctoral thesis, if you want to do that, or that you go out there to a company and be a good scientist. As our master studies are really free and you can design them and shape them like you want, that also opens the door for you to take a semester abroad. So we have, of course, programs who will help you and finance that, like Erasmus, Promos, global exchange programs. And since we have this area of thematic deepening, you can choose a university where courses are taught which we don't have here. And you can do up to 60 credits, so 1 full year of studies abroad, and take these courses in this thematic deepening and professionalization area, and still do your master thesis here. So this really doesn't restrict you to studying our courses and the chemistry taught here, but by choosing these programs and using them, you actually have access to the courses taught worldwide. And I have students, for example, going to Sweden, to South Africa. So that option is used, and it's well used. So my job was to give you an idea of what we can give you and what our advantages as a university are. I hope I could convince you that some of the features we have in our master's program fit your needs, and I would be happy to read your application to our university. And of course, we are here to answer your questions. Feel free to really answer every questions you have.